So the first problem here is, if you see, the sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 11. Sum of the digits means, suppose the number is 23. What is the sum of the digits? 2 plus 3 is the sum of the digits, right? Equal to 5. So that is what it means. Sum of the digits means this. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 11. If the number obtained by reversing the digits. Now, what do you mean by reversing the digits? Suppose if the number is 56, okay, and if I reverse the digits, that is, this 6 will come here and 5 will come here. That means the number will become 65. This is what is meant by reversing the digits. Okay. If the number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less than the original number, that is, suppose I just gave you an example here, 56. And if you reverse the digit, you get the number 65. What is the difference between these two if you subtract? The difference here is 9, right?
Sir,
So
9.
this is what we mean by difference of the original number and the number with the digits reversed. The difference here is 9 given. Let's see how it is going to work. How we are going to work, how we're going to solve this problem. The question is find the number. Find the number means find the original number. So I start by saying, let the original number, let the usual representation of the original number be xy. So what does xy mean? Xy mean, see, let us not take it as xy. Let us take the tens digit. Let the tens digit of the origin, because the sum of the digits is given. So I start by saying let the tens digit of the original number be x. Okay, now if you see the first condition, the sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 11. If one number is x, and if the sum of the digits is 11, what is the units digit? What should be the units digit? If I suppose if I give you a number 5, and if I tell you that the sum of the digits is 11, so what should be the units digit here? It should be 11 minus 5, isn't it? Which is 6. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that means the units digit must be, if I take the tens digit as x, the units digit must be 11 minus x. So therefore, what is the usual representation of the original number? We have taken the tens digit as x and units digit is 11 minus x. Remember, this does not mean x into 11 minus x. Just remember this, okay? This does not mean this, okay? So this is just a way of writing, say if I write 65, this is just a way of writing this. This 65 does not mean 6 into 5, okay? Now what we do is we write the generalized representation of the original number. Generalized representation of the original number. See, x here is the tens digit, right? And this here is the units digit. So what should be the generalized representation? 10 into the tens digit plus 1 into the units digit, right? So what do we get here? 10x plus 1 into 11 minus x means simply 11 minus x. Okay, now you open the brackets. 10x plus 11 minus x. So 10x minus x will give you 9x plus 11. This is a generalized representation of the original number. Okay. Now we shall see, after I reverse the digits, what should be the usual representation? Usual representation of the number, of the original number, with its digits reversed. So what was the original representation? What is the original number? This one, right? So now what number becomes? The units digit becomes the tens digit and the tens digit becomes the units digit. This is the usual representation. So what is the generalized representation of this? Generalized representation of the original number with its digits reversed. With its digits reversed. Now you see here, this is the tens place and this is the units place. So now this time we'll multiply 10 with 11 minus x and we'll multiply 1 with x. How much do we get? 10 into 11 minus x plus 1 into x is x. Now you open the brackets. 10 into 11 is 110 minus 10x plus x. So what do we get here? 110 minus 9x. That is what we get, right? This is after I reverse the digits. Now what is
So
given
I
here?
have a doubt.
Tell me.
Sir, how come plus x came?
Plus x. Which plus x?
Yes, sir. 10, sir, the below. 10 into bracket open 11 minus x, bracket close plus x.
Yes, well, this is 1 into x. 1 into x is x. Isn't it? 1 into x is x.
Yes, sir.
That is what. What is your question? Now you understood or not?
No, sir, because we wrote that 10x plus 11 minus x. So how did 1 into x came?
How 1 into x came? This is the tens digit, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the tens digit. Suppose the number is 65. Then how do you write this number? 6 into 10
Ma'am,
plus 1 into 5, isn't
Yes,
it? This is how you write.
yes, sir.
So if this is the tens
Yes,
digit,
sir.
that is why I multiplied this by 10. And because x is the units digit, I multiplied x by 1 here. So 10 into 11 minus x plus 1 into x.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, so now let's see what is the condition given. If the number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less than the original number, that is the number that you obtain after reversing the digits. What is the number that you're obtaining after reversing the digits? This. And what is the original number? My original number here was this one, right? That means the number obtained, this number is 9 less than this number. So that means according to the problem, original number minus number with digits reversed. What is the difference between them? What is given here? See, it is 9 less than the original number. 9 less than the original number. That means original number minus number of with digits reversed must be equal to 9. So this will give our equation here. What is the original number here? Original number is 9x plus 11. And number with digits reversed is 110 minus 9x is equal to 9. So we are getting a linear equation here, which we can solve. 9x plus 11 minus 110 plus 9x is equal to 9. Okay, so you get 9x plus 9x, it will give you 18x, and minus 110 plus 11, I think will give you minus 99 is equal to 9. So that means 18x is equal to 99 plus 9. That means 18x is equal to 108. That means x must be equal to 108 divided by 18. Now you can cancel this with 2, 9, and then you can cancel this with 3, 27, and then 9. So you get x is equal to 9 here. Okay, so that means the tens digit is 9. Therefore, tens digit of the original number is equal to 9. What was the units digit? If you see above, Units digit was 11 minus x, right? Units digit of the original number is equal to 11 minus 9, which will give you 2. So therefore, what is the original number? Original number, tens digit is 9. You're at 9 here. And units digit is 2. So 92 is your number. Should be 6, no? Okay, fine. This should be 6. My cancellation is wrong here. This should be 54. Should be 9. And then it'll cancel 6 times. So actually, you'll get x as 6. So you're getting x as 6. And the units digit is 11 minus 6, which is 5. So the original number will be 6 because 6 is the tens digit and the units digit is 5. So original number is 65. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
All the problems are based on these on this only. In the textbook, a lot of things are given. I would advise not to go through all those things. Just go through these notes and whatever problems I'm doing, that will be sufficient for you. And not only attend the class, but also practice. Unless and until you write in maths, unless and until you write with your own hand, you will not be able to write your examinations. So it's not only the understanding is not only the key. You understand everything in class, that is okay. But unless and until you practice with your own hands, you will not be able to do in the examination. Fine, let us move on to the next one. If the difference of digits of a 2-digit number, what do you mean by difference of digits of a 2-digit number? Suppose the number is 95. What are digits? 9 and 5. So what is the difference of the digits? 9 minus 5. Or you can also have 5 minus 9 also as the difference. Both ways you can have. So the difference is either plus 4 or minus 4, right? Okay, fine. So once we understand the difference of the digits, the concept of difference, let's see. If the difference of the digits of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 36, okay, find the difference between the digits of the 2-digit number. If the difference of the digits of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 36, okay. So let's start by saying, let the tens digit and the units digit okay, let the tens digit and the units digit of a 2-digit number be x and y, right? You have to find the difference of the digits of the 2-digit number. That means we have to find x minus y, or you have to find y minus x, whichever way, whichever you want, you can find either x minus y or y minus. They have only said difference. Okay. So what is the original number here? Original number. Let's say, let's write the usual representation. Usual representation of the original number. Yes, tell me. Usual representation of the original number. What is x? X is the tens digits. So write x first and then y. This is the usual representation. Obviously, this is not equal to x into y. This does not mean x into y. Okay. Next, generalized representation of the original number. What is the generalized representation? X is the tens digit, so you multiply x by 10. Y is the units digit, so you multiply 1 with y. So generalized representation is 10x plus y of the original number. Okay. Next, we want to find the number with the digits reversed. So usual representation of the number with the digits reversed. Why do we want to find the number with the digits reversed? Because if you see, what is the condition given in the problem here? If the difference of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digit, that is why we want to find out what is the number with digits reversed. So usual representation of the original number with its digits reversed. Original number was what? Or a usual representation of the original number was xy. Now if I reverse the digit, number becomes yx, right? Which is obviously not equal to y into x, right? So what should be the generalized representation here of the original number with its digits reversed? Generalized representation of the original number with its digits reversed. How much it will be? Usual representation is yx. So generalized representation will be you multiply y by 10, y with 10, and you multiply 1 with x. You get 10y plus x. Okay. Once we have got the original number, generalized representation of the original number, and once we have got the original number with the digits reversed, now let's see the condition. What is the condition given here? The condition that is given here is if the difference of the 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 36. That means original number minus number with the digits reversed. What is the difference given here? 36. So according to the problem, original number minus number with digits reversed is equal to, what is the difference given here? You see, difference given here is 36. Okay, so that means take the original number. Original number here is 10x plus y, and the number with the digits reversed is 10y plus x is equal to 36. What do we have to find here? We have to find the difference of the digits. We have to find either x minus y or y minus x. We don't have to find x and y both. Okay, we just have to find x minus y or y minus x. Simplify this. Open the brackets first. The sign will change because there's a minus sign here. So this sign is going to, from minus, from plus, it is going to become minus. So now let's see what we are getting. 10x minus x will give you 9x. Plus y minus 10, minus 10y will give you minus 9y is equal to 36. So that means 9 times, you can take 9 common, x minus y is equal to 36. That means what is x minus y? 36 divided by 9. That means x minus y is, cancel this, you'll get 4. So that is your answer. Now the question is, see, they have said the difference between the 2-digit number and the number with the digits reversed. See, I have taken original minus number with the digits reversed. You can take the other way around also, because see, the word difference here is given. Difference of the 2-digit number with the number with the digits reversed. So I don't know whether it is original minus digits reversed or digits reversed minus original. So what you can do is you can take this here also, and you can take this here. Okay, anyway, in that case, what you will, instead of getting x minus y here, what you'll get here, you'll get y minus x. You'll get y minus x is equal to minus 4 if you take the other way. Okay, both are correct, this or this. Is it clear? Yes, you can hear me, all of you.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, so I hope if this is clear, then we can move on to the Next problem. The next problem is a little long problem. Okay, and this will require a little bit of explanation first before proceeding with the actual problem. See, the question here is, in a 3-digit number, units digit is one more than the hundreds digit, and tens digit is one less than the hundreds digit. Okay, so I know all the digits. If the hundreds digit is x, then units digit is what? Unit digit is one more than the hundred digit. That means the units digit will be x plus 1. And also, what do I know? According to the problem, tens digit is one less than the hundreds digit. That means if the hundreds digit is x, the tens digit will be x minus 1. So I know all the digits. I know the hundreds place digit. I know the tens place digit. I also know the units place digit. Okay, let's read the next condition. If the sum of the original 3-digit number and the numbers obtained by changing the order of the digits cyclically. Now, what do you mean by changing the order of the digits cyclically? Sum of the original number. Suppose if the original number is 294. Suppose. Okay. That means according to this problem, it is given that the sum of the original number, this is the original number. Suppose now I am reversing the digits cyclically. That means cyclically, you know what cyclically means? Sub 2 and then 9 and then 4. Okay. So this number starts with 2. If I reverse the digits cyclically, that means now I'm starting from 9. So I write 9 first. And then after 9, what is the next number? 4. And after 4, what is the next number? 2. So this is the number that I obtain after reversing the digits cyclically, right? Now another number I will obtain. This I have started with 9. Next I can start with 4 also. This was the original cyclic order. 2, 9 and 4. This was the original order, right? Now if I start with 4, the next number will be 2 and the next number will be 9. So in fact, by reversing the digits cyclically, how many numbers I'm obtaining? 3 numbers I'm obtaining. And what is given here? That the sum of these numbers, if the sum of the original number and the numbers obtained by changing the order of the digits cyclically, that is sum of this number plus this number plus this number is given to be how much? 2664. This was just an example to show you. So suppose if I take the digits as suppose if I take the 3-digit number as XYZ. So can you tell me what should be the next cyclic order? What should be the next number? Now can you tell me what should be the next number? Yes?
249.
No, from XYZ I am saying.
So YZX.
Yes. Y
ZX.
X. This is the first cyclic order, right? Because
Then ZXY.
yes, because we start from Y, then we reach Z, and then we reach X, right? And what should be the next order? Next, we can start from Z, isn't it? Starting with Z, you have X,
XY.
and then after X, you have Y. So these are the 3 numbers that I will obtain. And the sum of these 3 numbers, how much is it given? If you add these numbers, 2664, right? You have to find out X, Y, and Z. That is, you have to find out the number. Okay. So I start by saying, taking the original number as XYZ. So I start by saying, let the hundreds digit of the original number be X. Let's take it as X. Okay. Let the hundreds digit be X. So what is given here? Units digit is one more than the hundreds digit. Therefore, what should be the units digit? One more than the hundreds digit. That means units digit will be X plus 1. Next condition, tens digit is one less than the hundreds digit. So what should be the tens digit? Tens digit should be X minus 1, right? So I've got the hundreds digit, I've got the units digit, I've got the tens digit. Therefore, what is the usual representation of the original number? Original number. What is the usual representation? First we write the hundredth digit, right? What is the hundredth digit? X. Then we write the tens digit. What is the tens digit? X minus 1. And what is the units digit? X plus 1. So this is the usual representation of the original number. We write this in generalized representation. Generalized representation of the original number is equal to x is the hundredth place digit, so we multiply x by 100. X minus 1 is the tens digit, so we multiply x minus 1 by 10. And x plus 1 is the units digit, so we multiply x plus 1 by 1. Okay, now we simplify this. So we get 100x plus 10 into x minus 1 plus x plus 1. Okay, so we get 100x plus 10x minus 10 plus x plus 1 after opening all the brackets. Now see how much have we have. We have 100 plus 10 and you have x. So this will give you 111 x. And you have minus 10 here and you have plus 1 here. So this will give you minus 9. Right? This is the generalized representation of the original number. Now see what is the order here. The order here is x and then x minus 1 and then x plus 1. Original number starts with x. So we have already got the original number, right? Now we want to find out the number with the first cyclic number with the digits reversed in the first cyclic order. So in the first cyclic order, usual representation of the number with its digits reversed in cyclic order. So original number starts with x, right? Next, now we are going to start with x minus 1. So now our 100th digit will become x minus 1. Next, we move to the next digit, which is our 10th digit will become x plus 1. Next, we move to the next digit, which is x. Yes? You agree, all of you? Therefore, generalized representation of this number is equal to, now x minus 1 is the 100th place. So we multiply 100 with x minus 1. X plus 1 is the 10th digit. So we multiply 10 with x plus 1. And x is the units digit. So we multiply x with 1. So now you simplify this, 100 into x minus 1 plus 10 into x minus 1 plus x. So you get here 100x.
But in the
Minus-
previous slide, you have written x plus 1.
Which
So
one?
it will be x plus.
Which one should be x plus 1?
The
Okay.
10.
10 into x plus 1. Okay. 100x minus 100 plus 10x plus 10 plus x. Okay. Now let's simplify this. So you have 100 plus 10 plus x. So again, this will be 111. And here you have minus 100 and plus 10. This will give you minus 90. Right? This is the first cyclic order. In the second cyclic order, usual representation of the number with the digits reversed cyclically. Now look at this order once again. We started with, for original number started with x. Second number started with x minus. Third number should start with x plus 1. So what is the usual representation here? X plus 1 becomes your thousandth digit. What is the next number here? X. So x becomes your tens digit. And what is the next number? X minus 1. So x minus 1 becomes your units digit. Right? So you've got the usual representation. Now we write the generalized representation. Generalized representation of this number is equal to 100 into x plus 1, because x plus 1 is the 100th digit, x is the 10th digit, so 10 into x, and x minus 1 is the units digit. So now we simplify this once again. 100 into x plus 1 plus 10x plus x minus 1. Open the brackets. So you get 100x plus 100 plus 10x plus x minus 1. So now this is 100 plus 10 plus x, again 111x. And this is 100 minus 1. So this will give you simply plus 99. Right? So you've got all the three digits, three numbers. Now you see what is the condition given here? The condition given here is that the sum of these numbers is 2664. So what is the sum given here? This number here, this number here, and this number here add up to 2664. So we'll get an equation in X which we'll solve to get the original digit. Okay, which will I'll solve in the next class tomorrow. Okay, so I'll stop here.